What is up, everyone? Give me a minute. Oh, yeah. Hello, everyone. Welcome to a new episode of Wednesday Project Podcast, brought to you by your host and co-host, Brandon, Lara, and
Jackie.
Jackie.
Is this on? This is on.
Should be on. Hold on, guys.
No, it's not.
No?
Hello? Yeah.
All right. So malfunctions there. We are having a bit of trouble recording today because this is not the usual day of recording, right, babe?
No.
We usually record on what is it? Tuesdays and Saturdays, right? Sometimes Wednesdays, but never on Sundays. Sundays we usually try not to record, but yesterday was a fun day.
Well, we do record on Sundays. But it's guest.
Saturdays.
No, Sundays.
No, Saturdays.
Sundays.
What's today?
Sunday.
When was the last time we had a guest on Sunday?
Last week.
No, check the schedule.
Whatever, guys.
No, the reason why we didn't record yesterday is because we kind of had basically yesterday became our Sunday, and today's becoming our Saturday, in a way. At least the mid.
But it feels
the first
like a
half.
Monday.
But it feels, I don't know. Today's been a good day. I feel like I woke up in a good mood. Lately, I feel like I've been thinking a lot about like different things, that I'm understanding a lot more about life and myself and whatnot. And so that's been really cool. And then just like observing a lot lately.
Nice.
How you feel?
Feel good.
Should we tell them the secret now? Or should we keep it waiting?
I mean, everybody knows already.
We're having a baby! Woo! I don't want to scream. But yeah, we're having a little one.
Yep.
Sooner or later, it's going to be right here.
So it's a guest in the house today.
We have we have a guest. And the reason why we haven't talked about this is because I think we just wanted to wait.
Yeah.
More than anything. And
well, even to tell our families, we took like 2-3 months.
Yeah, we took a
to
bit.
tell them, just because we wanted to make sure everything was fine with the baby.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Yeah, so guys, we're going to be parents. Can you believe that?
Yesterday, we decided to tell everybody on Instagram.
On social media.
So the rest of our families and friends know now.
And I think we've gotten pretty good support.
Yeah,
It's been cool to see.
I wasn't expecting
Yeah.
to see all the love and support that we got. So thank you.
And not just by family members, but by people there's people that I don't know. There's recently like new friends that I've made within the industry that even congratulated us. So that's been cool. Shout out to you guys, to everyone that supported us and telling you guys we were pregnant.
Hell yeah.
I'm excited though.
Me too.
What are you excited about having a baby? Like, what's the most exciting thing about having a baby to you?
I don't know. I think it's all exciting. Just the fact that I'm pregnant is exciting.
Yeah. Have you had a good pregnancy, you think, so far?
Yes, I have. I've enjoyed my pregnancy. I mean, it hasn't been horrible. And right now, it's literally like I'm normal, like I don't feel bad or sick or anything. I've been doing really good.
Yeah, I mean, compared to the stories that you've told me about, like, other girls being pregnant and how hard they have it, or like our friend that came in the other day and she was talking about how bad she has insomnia now, her third try, and that it's just been pretty bad for her. When I compare it to that, I think you've had a pretty steady pregnancy where, like, for the most part, a lot of the things that you've gone through have been things that gone away within 2 days or a day or something like that. So it's been kind of nice to see that. And then for me, seeing you like grow and...
Guys, he's got the cravings.
Yes. Yes. No, well, okay.
He's eating for 2 as well.
Yeah, it's been hard, guys, to like, I don't know, my appetite grew so much, and it's not that I necessarily like am craving to eat so much, but it's that my appetite, like, I don't get full, you know. And it's weird.
Like me with my normal meals, like I would never really finish my meals,
Yeah.
especially going to like a restaurant or something.
Like yesterday, we went to Perkins.
I would never finish my plate. And now it's like I finish my entire plate
Yeah.
and then I'm still a bit hungry. I'm like, oh.
No, it's been weird. That has been like probably the weirdest thing for me is like seeing how much our bodies have changed. More so yours, like seeing like your belly. Like at first, guys, her belly wasn't really popping. You know, it was like normal. Maybe she gained a couple,
Oh,
two,
and
3
that's
pounds.
also why we took so long to
Oh,
post
yeah.
that we were pregnant too, because we wanted to take a cute picture that was
5 months in, she's barely showing a belly.
Yeah.
Like it took 5 months to show a belly, and trust me, she had no belly. I mean, you wouldn't know that she was pregnant if we would have told you guys earlier or whatnot.
Yeah.
Just because like the belly wasn't existent. So you know what that means is baby's gonna be tiny.
shit.
That's
Let's
okay.
hope. But yeah, I'm halfway through my pregnancy, so
Yeah, and that's been like now her belly's popping, and I think the coolest thing is seeing her like eat, because back then she wouldn't eat like she said, we'd go to a restaurant and she wouldn't even finish half the plate. And so, not that that's wrong or that it bothered me, but I was just like, damn, like you're
like
wasting,
shit, get her a kid's
yeah,
meal.
like you're wasting food. And now she eats the whole damn thing, and maybe she even has a spot open for dessert.
But he doesn't, guys. So
But
it's
I
kind
don't.
of sad. Still hasn't changed.
Yeah, but and then like for me, I've just like I think I've reciprocated a lot of the tiredness. Like I feel exhausted sometimes for no reason. Like I'm a pretty active guy, so my energy levels tend to be pretty damn well. Like I usually tend to have energy throughout the whole day. But now, like after 3, 4, like I'm ready for bed. Like I'm just ready for bed. I'm ready to sleep. And it's been really hard for me to wake up in the mornings to go to the gym. And even if I sleep in, like we sleep in early, we try to at least, like this past week we went to sleep at 9:30, 10. And even then I had such a hard time waking up in the morning. And so seeing my appetite grow, I've just been like, what the fuck? Like this is like what guys go through in a pregnancy is real. Now it's nothing compared to what girls go and what she's going through. But if you're a guy and you're a dad and you're gonna be a dad, just know that dad bod is gonna fucking hit you, because it hit me pretty fucking hard. And so now I'm trying to get it off and lose weight by the time the baby's here. So that's the goal. Do you think I can reach that goal?
Yeah, I think so.
And it's been good because I'm getting back in shape, and with Vinny and whatnot. But yeah, what's the most terrorizing or terrifying thought that comes to your head when having a baby?
I think just giving birth to the baby.
Yeah, that's pretty
Because
scary.
I would say if something's wrong with the baby, but I know even if something's wrong, I'm going to love the baby.
Of course.
So I can't
Yeah.
put myself and say that, yeah, it'd be scary. But it's like, okay, you suck it up and you just,
Yeah.
I
think that moment hasn't came for me yet where like I'm actually nervous for the birth.
I started getting nervous once I started seeing my belly. Like now that I actually have a belly, I'm like, okay, like
Now you have an
it's
actual
real,
baby.
like it's starting to feel real. And the
Yeah.
fact that I'm halfway through my pregnancy, it's like, okay.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's yeah, for me I don't think it's hit just because I think I feel like you're with like in pregnancy, like you're 2 steps ahead of kind of where I'm at.
Yeah.
Like I'm in the stage of like I'm more hungry and I'm like, oh, holy shit, I'm gonna be a dad. Like, that's fucking crazy. Where you're like, damn, I have a whole little human inside me growing.
And you can feel that little human
yeah.
moving. And you're like, okay, well, I haven't taken my vitamins yet, my prenatals.
Yeah.
I need to do that because the baby needs it, you know?
Does the mom brain come in? Have you noticed the mom brain come in? Where like you're more cautious about certain things and you're like, oh, I don't want to, do this because it might hurt the baby or do that or whatever.
For sure.
When did that come in? When do you think that came in?
I feel like when I was 3-4 months is when it started kicking in.
Yeah.
Because the doctor was telling me, oh, you can't sleep on your back anymore. You have to sleep on your side. And sometimes I would like wake up in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
And I would be laying on my back and I was like, oh shit, like I was like, fuck. I hope nothing's wrong. Like I would just go crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think now for me, I'm barely like going into that dad mode, It's kind of weird, as a dad, like I consider myself a dad now, Like I'm the dad to this little one in here.
Shit, Mother's Day is coming up.
So, so I'm like, okay, now I think about more like, the future of the baby and what I can do now internally so that when the baby gets here, I can be a better version of what I am today for the baby when it gets here, And the reason why I think about it with whatever is a boy or girl or whatever the baby is. What?
Sorry, I thought you only had one mic on. Well, the wrong mic. I don't know why.
Do we have the wrong mic?
No, because I can. No.
Are you sure?
Well,
1 minute.
I think you were the one that moved it.
Oh, no, that's right.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're having this is the freaking
It's
mom
the
and dad.
parent brain.
Yeah, we're having all sorts of technical issues here. No, but I think about, like I was saying, whether it's a boy or girl doesn't really matter to me, as long as it's healthy. But I think of it now as like I have a responsibility to be a better human, a better man, a better husband, so that I can be a better dad than what my dad was to me for this baby that I'm gonna, that I'm gonna carry through life until they are able, to make their own decisions and whatnot. And so I think about that responsibility a lot, and I think about the type of example I want to give the baby, the type of life, the household life of like us and our family, and what I want the baby to see, from us and our marriage. I think that's very important, and so that's something
we have
I think
a lot
about.
to figure out before this baby's here.
What's one of those things you think we need to figure out?
Just how to better ourselves.
Yeah.
Just overall, I think we still have a lot we need to work on.
Yeah. Yeah, as a couple, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, even individually,
Oh, yeah. Even more so, I'd say, than a couple.
Yeah.
Like,
because I don't want to be, let's say we're arguing. I don't want to argue in front of the baby.
Right.
Like, we just need to learn to have a lot better communication than what we have right now.
Yeah.
So that our baby doesn't get to see that.
Yeah, that's something that I was thinking about this morning a lot is, I remember when Rachel, my therapist, found, when I told her that, I was going to be a dad and we were having a baby and some other, my Nino, my godfather, when I was telling him, that we're having a baby, like one of the things that they told me clearly, and I've heard from even other friends, is that we have to build our own family, the way we want to build our own family, not necessarily have the the families, change brought onto us, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like what yeah, and we both know this, like within our own families, like what's good about them, what's bad. And that now we have an opportunity as a couple to break out of those chains that we're like, we don't like that, we don't want to be a part of that, and we don't want to involve that into our couple. But now more so, we have this baby coming on, so what are we going to pass down to this baby? You know, like what type of examples are we going to give it? Is it going to be a household of love, of caring, of uplifting each other, of showing independence, or are we going to be a family of the complete opposite of that? Which I don't know what that is, but you guys kind of get the idea there. And so, like you're saying, one of the things is we have to work on ourselves individually, which we both know what those things are, but then at the same time, work as a couple to figure out how we want to structure and mold our family and what type of principles and values we want to, cherish and carry, so that when the baby gets here, we can, give that to the baby and show them this is what our family is. This is who your parents are, which, fuck, I'm a little wacko, crazy in the head.
A little.
But I'd say I'm gonna be. I'm excited to be a dad. Honestly, I'm very fucking pumped to be a dad. And I think more so just because like I'm excited to be the dad that I never had, and I'm excited to share with my baby like the things that I now know about life, if that makes sense. And like, yes, we're gonna make mistakes and all that, but that's part of the process. And I know baby will understand that when they grow up, he or she when they grow up. We don't know the gender of the baby. That's why we're like he or she, because we don't know yet. But
And sometimes it slips, guys. Sometimes we say she or sometimes we say he,
yeah,
because we just don't know what it is. And we're like, ah.
yeah, we're gonna figure that out soon. But I think that's important. What do you think about all that?
Yeah, I agree. I believe it's really important.
Yeah. Um, and then with like being a dad, it's kind of crazy because I feel like, I don't know. I feel like a baby either like breaks you or makes you in a way. Like the pressure of having a baby in the sense of the responsibility you have and the fact that now you have a little human to take care of. And
Now you have to feed that little human before you feed yourself.
exactly. Like that can either, I feel like if you're weak in the head, that can either break you or it can make you into someone stronger. And so I've been trying to prepare myself for that more and more, like be more mentally strong. Um, of thinking of like, don't give up on this goal, or don't give up on this, you know, because now you have a little one that's kind of waiting on you to make something happen.
Yeah.
What is one memory that you want to create with baby?
Shit, I want to create all the memories I can with baby.
Are we gonna teach her how to swim? That's the first thing we're doing.
Shit, I wouldn't say it'd be the first, but sure.
Yeah. What do you want to do with baby? Tell me like one thing that you want to do with baby that you either have done like with your parents, or that you wish you would have done with your parents, that now you want to kind of do with your own little baby.
Mm, that's a hard one. Right now, I can just think of me doing things with my parents, but I was a lot older. I wasn't a baby, so.
Well, those counts. Those count too, I think.
You go first.
Uh, One of the things that I want to do with this little one. Oh, go ahead.
Maybe just going on walks.
Damn, you stole mine. Fuck.
Or going to like the playground.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, I was gonna say.
I used to do that a lot.
Yeah, one of the things I used to love doing and would always ask my parents to do is go to the park, and so I wanna do that with baby. Like, now with like seeing how kids are growing up now, and seeing that there's all this stuff going around the world, and how humanity is changing so rapidly. One of like the key things I want to keep alive within our family nucleus is
Spending outside time.
spending outside time.
Yeah, for sure.
Going on walks, going out to the park, going, hiking when the baby's older, going out to the pools,
Freaking fishing with the baby.
fishing with the baby, like just doing all these things outdoors, and not necessarily hardcore outdoor things, but things that are manageable. Because I see kids now, like just being inside all day, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like that's not fun, you know. And like the other day, babe, when I went to go run out here, you know what I saw? And then I saw the next day, and I think this would be super fun to do. I see this couple every day. I think they go out between 4:30. They go out and walk around like the whole block, and they go out and walk, and they have like the stroller and the babies in there, and they're just walking and talking, and they do that every day, I think.
Yeah.
And that's like their quality time with them for themselves, but they also have the baby out there, smelling the fucking dirt and trees and whatnot. Like, I think that's beautiful, just keeping that type of relationship open, and and from what I've seen, they're not on their phone, they're talking to each other, they're just walking. I think that's something beautiful, That's like something I would love to do.
No, yeah.
Just be able to do that with you and the baby. Is just going on walks. I think the other one I would love to do is, I'm going to be older by this point, but like when baby's like 15, 13, something like that, is get on roller coasters with them.
You're going to wait till the baby's 15, 16?
Well, I mean like hardcore roller coasters, like lagoon type roller coasters, Like,
They don't need to be that age. They just need to be a certain height.
oh, well, whenever they're tall enough, basically.
And I think they have to weigh like a certain amount, but...
Well, best believe when the baby, when we go to the fair or whatnot, and the baby wants to get on the little, horses, I'm going to get on it with baby. Like that, I'm going to be that dad, I'm going to be that one dad that just, fuck. God damn it, this is how they get trapped, because then you become like the dad that gives them everything and wants to give them everything, and then the baby's like, grows up to be ungrateful because they have everything, you know what I'm saying?
But how would that... No.
We have to teach the baby how to be humble.
There's a lot of... I mean, that's not a bad
But I want to be that dad.
Yeah, there's other examples like fucking taking them to the store and letting them grab everything. And
yeah, true.
now that's how you freaking build bad habits.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I want to be that dad. I'm going to be that dad that just like sits, well, not sits, but like does everything, with the baby. Because I want to enjoy those moments, Like everyone talks about how fast babies grow, and like out of nowhere, like they're just fucking 17 now or 16, and they're like, they don't te pelan, they don't even pay attention to you anymore. So I want to make sure I enjoy the little moments and the little years. I'll tell you what I'm not excited about though.
When they start dating.
Fuck yeah. No, I think see, this is where
there's a lot that comes into that.
Yeah, and this is where I was gonna say actually changing diapers.
Oh.
Because I don't deal good with poop.
Well, you'll have to deal with that
now.
So.
And 5, 6, 7 months old is fine, but when they get to 2 years and the poop stinks now, and it's like they're eating.
Oh, their poop always stinks.
French
it's not
fries.
just when they're freaking.
That's when I'm like, do I really have to change your diaper? Like you.
Just imagine it being your asshole.
True.
You clean yours perfectly fine, so.
No, but back to dating. Like when the baby gets to start dating, you know,
There's a lot.
like you said, there's a lot.
There's a lot I'm gonna tell my baby to not do.
No, yes, but
Well,
also
not tell them, but like be like, okay, this isn't.
yeah, but I think it's also what matters a lot is trust within baby and parent. You know, how big that trust in, and I think as a parent, you know, you have to treat your baby like it's gonna be a baby from a certain age to like 8, you know, but around like 8, 9, I want to have the type of conversations with baby as if I was talking to them as an adult, you know, like yes, you're a little kid, but I'm talking to you as an adult because I want you to show me that type of same respect back, you know. So like if they throw a tantrum in the store, talk to them, hey, like this is not okay. You don't do this in the stores. If you feel this way, that way, you know. And then I think that eventually gets up to be that when they're dating is like, okay, dad, like I want to date this guy or I want to date this girl and this is going on. They're already going to have that foundation of talking to me as an adult, if that makes sense. I think that's very important because then there, you and I as parents can step in and tell them, okay, well, this is what we can offer you as examples, as what to do, what not to do, how to be a gentleman, how to be a lady, how to be respectful, you know, and then they can go on and experience that part of their life. So I think that's important, you know, because if you talk to him as a little kid, you know, like from 9, 10, when they're already
Or even just putting fear into them.
yeah, or putting fear into them at that young age. Don't do that. You don't do that. That baby's always gonna have fear, you know. And what do parents say? That's my baby, even if the guy is fucking 30 years old or the girl's 30 years old.
Hell no, that's no fucking baby.
You know, to them, to the parent,
Well,
that's
as
my
adult,
baby.
dude.
And that's why I'm saying, like, no, like, yes, you're my son, you're my daughter, but I'm gonna talk to you as an adult because when you get older, you're gonna talk to me in the same form back, and we're gonna have good conversations, and you know, you're gonna learn from me, I'm gonna learn from you. And I think that's beautiful, you know, and that gives them trust. Because maybe as like a 9-year-old, they wouldn't know exactly what to tell me, you know, but in their little head, they're gonna have that little seed of like, okay, I can talk to dad, you know, I can talk to mom. Yes, you know, what they did was wrong, but you're giving them the opportunity to talk to you back, and know that hey, like, your feelings are validated with me and with you, obviously. So I think that's important. Damn, I sound like I'm already a dad. What you think? I sound like a good dad. I feel like I'm gonna be a really good. Do you think I'm gonna be a good dad?
Yeah.
What makes you think I'm gonna be a good dad?
I don't know, maybe just the fact, just because of the way you grew up, I think that just makes you want to be a better dad.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and that's why.
I think just everything you've gone through,
Yeah.
you've just learned so much from it that you wouldn't want to put our kids through that.
Of course. Yeah, and that's why like talking, I think to me is such a huge thing. Talking to a baby as an adult, you know.
Yeah. What about me?
I think you're gonna be a good mother, a great mother. Okay, it's gonna sound cliche, but I think you know why I'm gonna say this because you know how you grew up in your household. I know you know what you desired from your household and some of the things that that you've learned within your household, whether good or bad. I think you've taken those things and gathered them up and said, I like this, I don't like that, I want to be like this, I don't want to be like that, I love this, I don't love that. And
Well, that's
you're going to
exactly
show
what I
that.
was
You're going to show that
saying
to
about
baby.
you.
Yeah, and the reason why I said it's gonna sound cliche because it sounds like what you just said about me, but I don't want to go into detail, you know.
Yeah.
But you know exactly what I'm talking about too. So between us, we both know that we've come up from different opposites, polar opposites, but we've both gone through a lot of shit that now having our own baby, we know and we've learned from those things on what to do, what we don't like, and what we like, you know, and what not to do. And so, and that goes back to like creating our own family nucleus and with our own principles and values, you know, what's important to us.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing like the baby won't learn from anyone else other than, I mean, yes, they'll learn from other people, but they won't learn from anyone else like they'll learn from us, you know, from his or her own parents. So I'm excited, to say the least.
Me too.
I'm pumped.
And you guys already know. If you guys know me, you know I love kids. So.
Yeah. Although you seem very tired right now, and I think you're having a headache.
No, I'm just tired.
It's weird.
I don't know. The lights here just kind of bother me, and
Maybe we can open this up.
no.
Oh.
It's too bright.
Too bright. Yeah, no, I think, it feels weird. Yeah.
No, yeah, but I feel good. I just feel really, like, tired. Like, I just need to go do something.
Yeah. So if baby, to close up kind of what, you know, our conversation is about. Do you have anything else to say about baby and kind of how it's changed your life being a parent?
Not yet.
Well, for me, it's changed a lot, and it's put a lot of things into perspective. And it's made me analyze a lot and realize a lot. So I love that, just because, like I told you the other day, I feel like I'm jumping into a new chapter of my life, which is weird, but it's cool. It's badass, you know?
Yeah.
So anyways, if baby was watching right now, what would you say to baby right there?
I love you.
That's all?
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
we love you, little one. And you're the best. And if you have siblings coming in the future, you guys are the best too.
Oh, best believe you do, little baby.
So you guys
ain't
are the
gonna be a
best.
loner.
We love you. We love all of our kids from the future. And we hope that
Yeah, I was
this
gonna
is
say
this.
something.
What were you gonna say? This is what I'll say. Little ones, our kids. We are young at the time of this recording, and we probably have made a lot of mistakes when you guys are listening to this. But just know that we do things with love, and our hearts are filled with love for you guys or hers. And have some empathy towards us, because no one writes a book on how to be a dad or how to be a mom. So if we accidentally drop you on your head, forgive us. Just plain. That won't happen at all. But just know we love y'all, little ones.
And you said you were ready to be a dad, huh?
I am ready to be a dad. I'm excited.
Guys, do you see how freaking chubby I look? I feel like I look freaking chubby. I look like a chipmunk.
A chipmunk. What was I going to say? Oh, you know what's one exciting thing about being a dad, though, at the young age of 21 years old? Is that I'll have the energy to do things with baby.
Shit, that's what you think.
No,
you already
I know.
don't have the energy.
No, but I will. I mean, when I come home and I see that little chunky monkey just smiling at me, oh, I can't wait. Because I know that little smile is going to make my world, you know, and it's gonna like re-energize me. It's like the Energizer Buddy, you know. I'm just gonna see them and go, oh my
No
goodness.
more energy drinks.
Yeah, no more energy drinks. So I'm excited for that. Like that's what I'm excited about. Is just because how old are we gonna be when baby's 15?
How am I supposed
36. I'm gonna be 36 years old. I'm gonna be a young 36
to know that?
year
Am I
old.
gonna be 37 or 38?
You're
30, almost 38, huh?
Almost 38. Yep.
Because I'm 22. Yeah.
Yep. 38. We're going to be young parents. Holy shit. That's badass. I much rather prefer that than being like 29.
Oh, yeah.
That's just me, though. Holy shit. Anyways, yeah, guys. Well, we're having a kid. We're having a baby. Sooner or later, the baby's going to be on the pod. You know, I don't know what he's going to talk.
Wait, you just jumped a whole ass step.
What?
Soon you guys will know the gender.
Oh, yes. Soon you guys will know the gender.
And then we'll have the baby shower.
And then we'll have the
baby.
baby.
We'll poop the baby out.
And then 15 years later, we're going to have the baby on the pod to talk about his experience or her experience.
It's going to be sitting right here.
As
on every pod, guys.
Yeah. As having us as parents. Imagine if we did a podcast with the baby and the baby was just like, yeah, my mom and my dad were like this as we were growing up, as I was growing up. And, you know, my dad is a little cuckoo. My mom is just this.
God. You know what? I'm not ready. I'm not ready for the baby to start saying things like, oh, I heard mommy and daddy doing this or that.
Oh, yeah.
Or mommy and daddy, daddy told mommy this. What does that mean? Because you know those kids
when they start asking everything.
Yeah, they repeat everything
when they're like,
I mean, it's cute, but
when the baby comes up to us and is like, yeah, I heard mommy like screaming a lot last night. What was that?
Is she okay?
Was she scared? Is she okay?
Yeah, kid, she was just having a nightmare. Little do they know we're freaking creating another old sibling.
Or creating a little one. How long would you want to have babies apart? Like,
I think it just depends. I think I just have to have this one and see how it goes for us. Because I don't want them. I'd like to have them back to back.
Yeah, me
but
too.
That's just gonna be really hard for us, and I think we need to like stabilize ourselves.
How many kids you want?
I think my max would be 2. But obviously that can change.
I like 2. 2's cool.
You know?
I was thinking about 7 when we first began dating, but now I'm thinking 2.
I was like, boy, you're not the one shitting these babies out, so.
Yeah, no, 2 is cool because, like, 1 obviously is going to be like...
it's reasonable. It's a reasonable number.
And then back to back. That would be sick. If it was like a year and a half apart from each other. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe,
that'd be sick.
It's also really hard.
Well, a year and a half from now, guys, episode probably like 300. We'll come back to you guys with a new surprise of a new baby.
No.
Baby number 2 on the way. I'm manifesting it right now, guys. Love y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Go follow us on the OAP official, Brandon A. Lara, Jackie with 3A, CKIE _ on Instagram, Once a Project Podcast, YouTube, TikTok, Apple, and Spotify. And Spanish episodes coming out 3 times a month. Stay in tune for those. We have one coming out this upcoming Friday. And then we have more and more guests joining us. So, guys, thank you all for the support. Make sure like, share, subscribe. And, stay in tune, guys. More and more coming out for you guys. And we love you all. Thank you for the support. I think I said that 3 times. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Boom. Boom. Boom.